do you need to wear your sunglasses every episode? It's like not even bright out. Like we're not even. The sun's like way over there.
You would prefer to not look at the world through a warm lens?
No, I understand the preference, but the problem is that you.
No.
The problem is that you had them off this entire time.
That's
and
not
then
true.
We started recording, and you're like, gotta bust these out.
That's not true. I had them on the whole time. I took them off when I went inside. Yeah.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't know what to tell you. They were on. What, you want to try them on? Okay.
Today we're drinking the Omega Man IPA. No, Omega.
Oh, sorry.
Like Alpha and Omega.
My bad.
Best map on Black Ops 4 Zombies. This has
If that exists.
Raquel, which is also a new, well, I can't say also because that was last week's episode. Raquel, which is a New Zealand hops. Motica, which is a New Zealand hops. And Enigma, I think that's probably a Washington, well, probably like a Yakima experimental.
No, I'm sorry. That's the actual name of it?
Yes, Enigma.
Wow, that is a new one for me, yeah.
We've had it before.
It doesn't ring a bell. I believe it, it just doesn't ring a bell.
But I'm gonna guess it's probably like a Yakima, weird one, you know. Nope. Australia.
There it is. They
So-
love their Australia house.
We are on the upside down in this episode.
Down under. Right, mate.
That's a lot.
That's terrible.
It's a lot spicier
It's
than the beer we were just drinking.
Just fucking juice. It is. This is like you get this when you're watching Don't Be a Menace in South Harlem while drinking juice in the hood because you're gonna be drinking juice in the hood. It's not good.
To me, it tastes like I bit into a semi-unripe
Chode.
mango
Yeah.
with the rind on it still.
Yeah.
Just like a semi-unripe mango, just took a bite out of it like an apple.
Yeah. In fact, you might have somehow bit through the pit a little bit. I don't know how you did that. It's pretty tough, but that's what I'm getting here.
It's a bit much.
It's a lot much.
It's a bit much.
What style beer is this? I looked at nothing.
It's a hazy IPA.
Oh my god. Even for a hazy IPA, this
Jack's
is...
saying no, it's just an IPA. But listen, they don't always say West Coast IPA. It's a hazy.
In fact,
I don't think there's a legal obligation.
If it is,
They don't say it on their website. So.
they'll only specify if it's West Coast. If they don't specify, you can almost guarantee it's a hazy.
Generally, yeah.
Which is silly because we're on the West Coast, so...
Do you remember what the ABV or anything about this?
That's what I'm saying. I literally have nothing. It doesn't say
Oh,
right
it
there.
does. It does.
Yeah.
IPA, so it doesn't specify that it's hazy, and it says 6.6. Yeah.
Yeah, this is rough. I think I would have rather had the bullshit farm dick. I don't know.
Well, you chose this one.
I know. It really seemed like a better option.
Okay, I think you hate this more than me. So, like, what are you giving it on the rating spectrum?
D.
Wow. Wow.
It is very not good, especially for a hazy IPA.
I'm C plus B minus.
Jack is losing his mind behind the scenes right
He
now.
really
liked this beer. This is dog shit. I don't like this.
I'm like a C plus B minus. I don't think it's great.
It's really bad.
Um,
I will finish it, so it's not an F. Like the IPA at Sig, that was an F. I didn't finish it.
yeah.
I had 2 sips and I just left the entire glass there.
So you're saying this is on the spectrum of Black Fleet brewing? Like Black Fleet could have brewed this beer?
Yeah, it wouldn't have surprised me. I'm honestly saying that.
I think this is outside of their capability. Here, Jack, you need to go take a walk. I got a good excuse for you.
Good do?
He's taking a walk and probably going to grab some fresh air after those comments.
D might
He just said, "Yep."
D might be slightly biased,
Slightly.
but I would only go as high as like a C minus C.
Okay, so since you're so low, let's take ourselves back to last night. Say one thing nice about this beer, and it can't be it's got nice tits.
Damn it. It has a little bit of a zing. It's kind of a fruity zing, kind of a bitter zing, and it's not bad.
I got a weird thing for you.
Okay.
Because you're mentioning the fruity thing, that's very like cymbal, very high notes, right? Think of maybe the bass drum, maybe a deep floor tom. You taste chocolate in the very like aftertaste on that bass note. Like there's a weird chocolate, like kind of back to your tongue, like what is that kind of thing?
Right. No, I'm tracking 100% with you.
If you don't understand taste to sound references, I got a taste to color reference to you. The back end has this like odd purple color. It's got a purple like a crayon purple, like not like a cool hipster like pink and orange and purple, but like a crayon purple.
I do see purple easily. Chocolate's a little more difficult for me. I could go as far to say it's like a light white chocolate.
Either way, it's just got like a weird bump that
Yes.
it's not the same as the bright fruitiness.
No.
So it doesn't finish well.
It's a bit odd. Yeah, it's a little too contrasting for the rest of the beer.
I would say the mid part of the evolution, like when it's in your mouth and you're kind of swirling around, that's not bad.
Right.
But the evolution as a whole is kind of just like it's very jarring when you first taste it. Mid-tones, you got a good body and good flavor there. The end is weird. And
Oh, sure, you can talk about the body.
the end is weird,
It's a tits joke.
where I think that's where you mentioned like you're biting into the pit, and that's why I was talking about the rind. It has this like
It is
weird
rindy.
wall at the end where it's just like it doesn't finish sweet. It finishes like awkward.
Yes. And I'm all for like having like contrasting flavors that complement each other well. This doesn't. That's the difference here. Is they don't complement.
You can have different flavors as long as the evolution makes sense. But when it's like a very jarring
Yeah, most
up
people.
front, and then you have a good body, and then it like finishes awkward, it's just like it's not a good drinking experience.
No, like most people like salty and sweet. Very opposite flavors, but they can complement each other well.
They can
Like
like
they can.
salted caramel, but
Right.
like salted strawberries probably doesn't complement each other. So it's
I don't
just
want
about
that.
being salty and sweet.
No,
It's like
correct.
things have to be somewhat harmonious.
That's very good.
This beer doesn't feel harmonious.
No. There's some dissonance going on here.
What disrespect to Mega Man. Great character, great video game, great show. He should come back. I like Mega Man.
I like Mega Man too.
I was obsessed with Mega Man as a kid.
I think he was underrated, honestly, because it was a great show.
And then you got the socket boppers that made you feel like Mega Man.
Yeah,
Those were
absolutely.
huge.
Yeah, those are awesome.
So,
It's pretty rad.
well, let us know what you guys think about Mega Man and socket boppers. We don't really want to hear much more about this beer if you've had it. So we don't care about that.
Don't really care about that.
See you next week.
Later.